Hello everybody, Sat Sri Akal. My name is Harsh Rahal and today I'm going to talk about one of the longest running shows, Young Sheldon, which ended last night and it gave us a bittersweet ending. So let's talk about that. It was an emotional send off to a long running show which had its ups and downs, and it kind of gave us that bittersweet ending that we kind of were hoping for. But was it enough? I love how this show turned about all of the cast, like the Coopers in totality. You were interested in everybody rather than just being about Sheldon. But Sheldon did make sure in the end to show us that it is all about him. Writers were really smart with that, I can say. Talking about the finale, there were two episodes, 13, which was the funeral, and 14, which was the memoir. So in the memoir, we had Jim Parsons mime come back and reprise their roles, which was the hook of the finale. Everybody was really interested about it. But honestly, for me, I'd say I loved episode 13 way more than I did episode 14, because episode 13 was all about Coopers and how they were dealing with grief in totality. How Sheldon was dealing with grief was something else, to show how a genius mind works, how he's looking at parallel realities, what could have happened, alternate worlds. It was just amazing. I can say, like, you could feel him emote without even saying anything, and the way they showed that he's on stage and then he just was not there. It was a masterstroke, I can say. I would have really loved if the show entirely would have ended just with Cooper sitting on a dining table eating food and having a good time, probably not laughing out loud, but at least the family being together one last time, because by the end of the show, it did not just remain about Sheldon, it became about everybody. We loved everyone in the show. That was the beauty of it. I think maybe the writers were trying to show us that this show is young Sheldon. It's all about Sheldon. It's not about everybody else that you have fallen in love with. Like how the last final moment of the show is Sheldon entering Caltech. Final moments of each character was so good that it kind of left me wanting for more. And I think that's good writing. I think that's what makes a good finale, that when it ends, you want to know more. You want to know what happens after this, or what is happening with each character, rather than just knowing about Sheldon. We all know what Sheldon did. We even know to an extent what happened with everybody else. But to see it with our own eyes is what we still want. So that's the smartness of writing, I can say. A fabulous thing to do, and just keeping the tone sad and kind of being there with the grief throughout and not letting it go to make it a happy ending. That was also very clever, I can say. The good thing that I feel is that they kind of brought us back and showed us why this show is called Young Sheldon, because it ends exactly where he leaves his house and reaches Caltech. So that was something I was not really happy with. I wanted everybody to be together. I wanted to know what everybody's up to. In fact, talking about Jim and Mayim's cameo, I would have really loved to know more about them as well. Like, they gave us an indoor story about them trying to go to a match of their son, and Sheldon is a bit hesitant as always, but he agrees because his wife is able to do that now. And I really wanted to know more. I really wanted to see their lives. I kind of had this imagination, maybe all of these older actors would come once and they'll show that they are still meeting every year, or they're doing something, or I don't know, like something to make it even better than it was something my mind was cooking throughout. I know I wanted too much probably, but I can surely say that this was a very subtle ending, a very simple ending to a show that has been loved and, again, hated at times. But the beauty of writing kind of brought you back. You wanted to know what happened, how did everybody deal with it. We all knew the ending and we still really wanted to see it. So I think I'll revisit this in some time. I'll probably watch the entire season again, especially the last three episodes, I can say, because they are the core of this entire season. And yeah, that's about it. I think I'm out of things to say, but it's something that will sit well with us with time. We have to give it time. It's kind of like we are grieving ourselves, not just about George's death, but majorly about a good show ending. So let's hope something new comes along and we have something nice to jump onto and watch. If you have something on your mind that you think is worth following or is something that's picking up, something that's coming out, please write in the comments and let me know. And I'll see you soon. Thank you so much, guys.